Hi students. Now I am going to take 12th standard maths. Chapter 6 application of vector algebra. Exercise number 6.5. Last class we have discussed how to find out the given lines or intersecting lines and how to find out the distance between the skew lines. Today we are going to study about the distance between the parallel lines. So, let us solve the sum based on this. Here the question is, find the parametric form of vector equation of the straight line passing through one point -1 to 1 and parallel to the straight line r vector equal to 2i plus 3j minus k plus t into I minus 2j plus k. Hence, find the shortest distance between the lines. So, in this question, we have to find out two different answers. One is, first we want to find out the parametric form of vector equation. Another one is shortest distance between the lines. So, find the parametric form of the vector equation of the straight line passing through this point, -1 to 1 and parallel to the straight line. So, the point you can select -1 to 1 and the parallel vector v vector you can select from the given equation I minus 2j plus k. We know the formula for parametric form of vector equation is r vector is equal to a vector plus t into b vector. R vector is equal to a vector plus t into b vector. This is the formula for parametric form of vector equation. So, this point what is given in the question you can consider here as a vector. So, we can write this line is parallel to the given line and therefore the parallel vector you can select I minus 2j plus k. Parametric form of vector equation, when you are substituting the point, given point and the parallel vector, the equation is r vector equal to minus I plus 2j plus k plus t into parallel vector you have to select from the given equation. So, I minus 2j plus k. Parametric vector equation is over. Next part, we have to find out the shortest distance between the two given lines. So, the first vector you can consider a plus tb vector. The second equation what we got is c vector plus tb vector. Parallel vector means these two values are equal. So, from these two equations you can write a vector equal to 2i plus 3j minus k. B vector is equal to I minus 2j plus k. C vector you can select from this equation minus I plus 2j plus k. After find out these three vectors, we know the formula to find out the distance between the parallel lines. Distance between the parallel lines is d is equal to modulus of c minus a cross b divided by modulus of b. So, first we can find out the modulus of c minus a cross b. So, cross product means ijk form. So many sums we have completed. So, ijk we can write c minus a, the coefficient of c. C vector minus a vector. C vector minus a vector means we will get minus 3 minus I minus 2 then 2 minus 3 minus 1. Here we will get 1 minus of minus 1 plus 1, 2a. Then b vector equal to I minus 2j plus k. That coefficient also we are writing. Then when we are expanding this determinant, the answer is 3i plus 5j plus 7k. So, c minus a cross b, the answer we got. Next we can find out the determinant. The modulus of c minus a cross b is equal to square root of 9 plus 25 plus 49, that is square root of 83. So the numerator is square root of 83. Denominator is modulus of b, which is equal to b vector. We can find out the modulus for this, that is equal to root 6. Substitute the value root 83 and 6, root 83 and root 6 here. The distance between the two parallel lines equal to square root of 83 divided by root 6 units. Now let us solve another one sum. The question is, find the foot of the perpendicular drawn from the point 542 to the line x plus 1 by 2 equal to y minus 3 by 3 equal to z minus 1 by 1, and find the equation of the perpendicular. So first part we have to find out the foot of the perpendicular, then we have to find out the equation of the perpendicular. So we are considering the point D as 542. Denote the given point as D, 542, and the point on the straight line. The equation of the straight line is given as x plus 1 by 2, which is equal to y minus 3 by 3 equal to z minus 1 by minus 1. That is the equation of the straight line. The foot of the perpendicular point we are denoting as f. So if the equation of this line is given means any straight line parallel to this line can be represented as 2i plus 3j minus I, parallel vector. So b vector equal to 2i plus 3j minus k. If f is the foot of the perpendicular from the point D to the given straight line, the equation of this line is given. The given equation represented this line. So if the equation of the line is given, if we want to find out the point f from this equation, we can find out the point f. So we are assuming the given equation as one unknown variable t. X plus 1 by 2 equal to y minus 3 by 3, which is equal to z minus 1 by minus 1 equal to t. From this we can identify one point. Each point when you are equating x plus 1 by 2 equal to t. From this we will get the value of x equal to 2t minus 1. Same way y is equal to 3t plus 3. Z equal to minus t plus 1. So the point D is 542. So if you are writing D in vector form, 5i plus 4j plus 2k. The point F, 2t minus 1, 3t plus 3 minus t plus 1. For this also if you are writing in vector form, 2t minus 1 into I plus 3t plus 3 into j minus t plus 1 into k. Now if you want to find out the vector form of df, df equal to OF minus OD. So if you are substituting these 2 points, vector OF, with this point we can write the vector for OF minus OD, minus of. So we have to change all the sign. Minus 5i, minus 4j, minus 2k. Now you can combine both together. 2t minus 1 minus 5. So 2t minus 6 into I vector. 3t plus 3 minus 4. 3t minus 1 into j vector. Minus t plus 1 minus 2. So we get minus t minus 1 into k. This is the equation of df. Now the vector B is perpendicular to DF. These two lines are perpendicular. Already the equation of this line is given. From that we are taking one line which is parallel to this given straight line. So B is perpendicular to DF. If these two lines are perpendicular, the coefficients of B vector and DF, product of the coefficients, sum of the product of the coefficient must be equal to 0. This is the condition already we have discussed. if two lines are perpendicular, b1 d1 plus b2 d2 plus b3 d3 equal to 0. So when we are taking the values of b vector and df vector, we will get 2t minus 6 into 2 plus 3t minus 1 into 3 plus minus t minus 1 into minus 1. Then the next simplification is when we are removing the bracket, here we will get 4t minus 12 plus 6t minus 3. Then the last one plus t plus 1 equal to 0. Four t minus 12, 9t minus 3 plus t plus 1 equal to 0. So when you are simplifying, 14t minus 14 equal to 0. T is equal to 1. From this we got the value t is equal to 1. Now you can substitute t is equal to 1 here and we can find out the value of f. Therefore f of 2t minus 1, 2 minus 1, 3 plus 3 minus 1 plus 1. So now we got the point f as 1, 6, 0. So after getting the point f, the last step is find the equation of the perpendicular. The point D is given as 5, 4, 2. Point F is 1, 6, 0. Now we got two different points. Equation of the perpendicular, equation of straight line, when two points are given, we know the formula x minus x1 divided by x2 minus x1 equal to y minus y1 divided by y2 minus y1 is equal to z minus z1 by z2 minus z1. Therefore, the equation is the point, you can consider this one as x1, y1, z1. This is x2, y2, z2. So, x minus x1, x minus 5 divided by x2 minus x1 minus 4, which is equal to y minus 4 divided by 6 minus 4, 2. Z minus 2 divided by 0 minus 2, minus 2. This is the required equation of the perpendicular DF. Thank you, children.